Hi, so my name is Tessa Ray Nelson, and I will be discussing an employee training video. All right, so some successful attitudes of business is to do not resist change as it is inevitable, but flow with it and adjust with it. Maintain a good reputation around the office and inspire good feelings with your fellow coworkers. Demonstrate your ability to be a team player. Take responsibility for your work and demonstrate dependability. And so demonstrating dependability shows your employer that you are ready to do the work and that you have a really good attitude around doing work and that you will get the job done when they do ask. Being a team player shows that you are willing to work with your coworkers and collaborate together to finish a project. And this also helps you maintain a good reputation. And so, why do we avoid resisting change? Old ways won't open new doors. Change is inevitable and will happen in life when working in a company. If a person avoids change, it indicates that they are not ready to take on new work challenges. And that's what an employer will see, is they will see somebody who is not ready to get that promotion or to move forward in the company. Understanding business etiquette is essential to good business practices. You need to understand organizational culture, respond to clients promptly, answer calls by addressing who you are and the entity you work for, avoid taking calls when in a scheduled appointment with a client or coworker, and keep company emails respectful by using them for appropriate company purposes. And so, company emails are not private, so you should not be using them for your personal use. They are technically owned by the employer of the company, and he can or she can go through and read them. And when we talk about understanding organizational culture, it is the assumptions, values, behaviors, and actions of people in the group. It is what one would call the group norms. And this can be the typical clothing worn and the accomplishments of people in the company. A good place to actually understand company culture is to understand the policies and procedures that that company has. Pay attention to the inputs or the processes used to create a product or service, and the outputs, the product or service that comes out of the organization. And this will give you an indication on what the culture is in the organization or the company. It's essential when working for a company to maintain a professional image. Research shows that appearance is an important factor in career success. Formal business clothing is generally the most acceptable. Your work appearance reflects the values of the employer. And this is definitely true if you're someone who meets with clients regularly. Your appearance and how you act in front of a client reflects the values of the employer and the values of the entity that you work for. And it does research shows that appearance is an important factor because that's essentially the first thing that people see about you is your appearance and how you conduct yourself. What's better, overdressed versus underdressed? So it's always better to be overdressed in a company. If a worker notices their coworkers are dressing more relaxed, they may be able to take a tie off or a sports jacket. But if you are underdressed, you don't have these options. And there are several health habits for success. Recognize the true source of stress in your life. Make sure to change your environment so the demands do not exceed what you can handle. Eat well and exercise routinely, and promote life work balance. And why do companies promote eating well? Well, healthy eating habits and exercise promote more energy levels in the human body. It elevates mood and self esteem. It even fights off sickness in the body. And so these are just some things that can be done to help you with your appearance in a company and maintaining professionalism and maintaining a professional attitude. It's extremely important that you continue to have a professional attitude well into working into the company, even if it is years down the road, and to prevent yourself from burnout. It's also essential to do these things that we mentioned at the beginning, like dressing well, maintaining a professional image, so that way you can grow and experience more in the company. Thank you so much.